This is the 2020 World Report leak. This is the preview. I guess you could call it a commercial, a warning shot. 2020, synonymous with perfect vision, clarity, being able to see clearly, being able to see things the way they really are. Not 2030, not nearsighted, not farsighted. 2020. This is where the name comes from. We don't need all the metaphorians giving their ifs with their mental illnesses. This is clear, simple language. It is meant to be understood, overstood, not to be deciphered, figured out, searched for codes and hidden meanings. It is a mercy. So let's get on with it. There will probably be another leak from the 2020 report for personal use for the public sector. But mainly, the public has already been given its information from the 2020 report to try to regain its sanity or to even be aware that it has a problem, which is step one. This 2020 report is to moving factors of the world, business, government, management of all sorts. It is the future. It's like being able to bet on the stock market in the future. That's what having the 2020 report is. It's to know what's going to happen so that you can bet your chips and place your chips in the right place. Okay, keep you from losing. You probably have noticed all the losers. And after I run this list to you, you can't even see how these things are going to happen. So after I give you an example of how it's already happening and has happened, I'm going to repeat the list, because then you would probably be taking it a lot more serious. So let's go. This is a list of businesses and enterprises and things, a bit nasal, that are expected to crash or hit a snag because of new laws, procedures, trends, ventures, and demands. The world changes. People think that their livelihood is secure. It's been secure for so long. But there's a time when the market runs out. Let me show you what's about to happen real quick next in the 2020s. Here's all the businesses that will crash or hit a snag or have serious problems that you may want to get out of, sell your stock. What you definitely don't want to do is depend on these businesses. You're going to lose. There's going to be major changes in all of them that is going to affect who are the leaders now and who will be the leaders then, as much as the internet affected who were the leaders of industry and who are the leaders now. See, the big brands, the big manufacturers used to be the big people. Now the internet people are the biggest. And what's funny is they're at the top of the list for crashing. Okay, let's just go down the list first. Internet businesses, Google, Walmart, the auto industry, including parts and repairs, the oil industry, the supermarket industry, public transportation, many medical professions, hospitals, insurance companies, construction industry, the AI industry, the robotic industry, the manufacturing and plant jobs, the delivery jobs, driving jobs, fast food jobs, public service jobs, television stations, satellite TV, cable TV, Netflix, tech companies, phone companies, clothing companies, collectibles of every kind, farming and agriculture, social media, and over 13 governments around the world. Precious metals and precious stones, small business services, manufacturing, the manufacturing industry, and other things gonna go. Gangbangers. All the things I've just listed are gonna crash or hit a major snag. What do I mean by that? Let me tell you, because you may be young, those that are older, the older you are, the clearer you understand what the list I'm about to read means. The younger you are, it's not going to hit you as hard. But if you're a kid, you probably don't own a business anyway. Okay? But you will grow up and these things will be in place that I'm telling you now. So you don't want to set your future goals on anything contrary to the 2020 report. Here are a list of businesses that were warned, in which all the signs was there, but no one collected the information like we did, who did not see their end coming, and they don't exist anymore. And most of them in the past 20 years. Okay? 8-track tapes. That was before the past 20 years. That's the example. You probably don't know what an 8-track tape is. That's for the old school ones. Anyone who was big in the 8-track tape business or 8-track tape players, they bit the dust and never saw it coming. And the things that took them out, the new products and ventures and trends and demands that took this list out, something came along and did the same to them. Records. A kid today doesn't even know what a record is. It thinks it's a piece of paper in a file cabinet. Gone. The whole record industry, record players, record stores, gone. They thought they would last forever, just like you do now, just like the businesses I just listed think that they will be here tomorrow. They think they are so strong, they're unmovable. So did the things on this list. 8-track tapes, records, VCRs, VHS and cassette tapes and players, record stores, video rentals, remember Hollywood Video, Blockbuster? They are no more. They were one of the biggest things in the country. Now they don't exist. Okay? In this short time, they don't exist anymore. Neither does their product. They disappeared from where you're standing. Like the rest of the list. Payphones, slow dancing, department stores, street and corner mailboxes, UHF and free TV, the four major channels, NBC, CBS, ABC, and public broadcasting. They were the only game, the only television stations. Now, no one watches them. The same thing is about to happen to cable TV and dish TV. You can see the YouTube trend. You can see what I'm saying already happening. It's not something that's just going to happen. It's already happening. Your children don't watch television. You order Netflix and you put it in their world. They watch YouTube. Period. Spend their time on social media. They're not there watching your four old grandma stations. Clowns. You remember clowns? American institution. Clown college. No birthday party was complete without a clown. Kids hate clowns now. They're afraid of them. Clowns are banned. But you thought clowns would be here forever. Didn't you? There's no way you could foresee clowns not existing anymore. You would have bought stock in clowns. They're gone. Okay? The big record distributors who used to have a lock on the music industry. You couldn't do anything without going through Universal and different people. Psst, not no more. Everybody puts their records out there self-independently. Makes them at home. Don't give them people a dime. They're not the new distributor. The new distributors on the internet. They're gone. Okay? They're gone like dogs chasing cats. You didn't see that coming either. There's no way you could predict that dogs would stop chasing cats. Do you understand what I'm saying about you can't see this stuff coming, but it's going to happen just like these things on this list? The list I gave you is going bye-bye, like wires. Do you see wires disappearing from your world? Okay? Doorknobs and all knobs and handles will disappear, even though they're not on the list. That's some of the personal stuff. People have already been told that. This is business. And this is just a sample list, okay, of things that have disappeared who didn't see it coming either. Those big screen TVs that you paid so much money for. Where are they now? They are none. Nowhere. You can't even find a used one. It's flat screen time. Those things are obsolete, gone. And everybody who invested in factories and named companies and that was their main product, they're done. They're gone. They bid it. Sold by the pound for recycling. That's what they are. Now, things have disappeared in your life over time. Natural games have been replaced by video games. No one's playing jump rope, hopscotch, two square. They're not playing volleyball or tetherball. Do you understand the point I'm making with this list? Okay? No one's playing tic-tac-toe or leapfrog. Maybe little elementary schools, it's not them that's playing leapfrog. It's their older teacher who still remembers playing leapfrog. And they're just doing what they're told. But the kids don't choose leapfrog as a game. Okay? Kids' jobs, gone. See, children used to make their own little money to buy their own Christmas and birthday presents for their family. They used to rake leaves. You remember that? They used to throw newspapers. Wash cars. Now those jobs belong to some grown adult with an automobile. The kid riding a bike, throwing a newspaper, is gone. You didn't see it happen, let alone see it coming. You didn't even see it happen. Okay? Car washes. Shroom. Gone. Droughts, water shortages. Okay. Drive-in movies. Gone. You would go to one right now, you say, but they're gone. All right? Full service gas stations. If you don't wash your own window and check your oil, you're in trouble. See this list? There are a bunch of food companies who thought they would be around forever. They're out of here, not even. Some of them are now considered generic brands, bargain brands. The top brands of yesterday. It's a bargain brand now. Things change. If them people had if they had had a report, they had a millennium report, the year 2K report, they could have saved their business, saved their money, saved their livelihood. But there was no 2K report. But there will be a 2020 report. And you and your business and your job and your life don't have to suffer the fate of those who just went this way. I'm telling you, there was a thing called special effects houses and film companies. Now these things are made on home computers, and CGI has put, these people have warehouses of robots and an array of all kinds of cameras to do all kinds of shots to on top of little helicopters and drones and fly under the bridge and get this special shot. No one needs that equipment no more. They can do all those effects and all the things on the computer. So people's whole investment of their life, millions of dollars of equipment, should just sit in there collecting dust. No one, those Hollywood studios, film studios that they make movies in, are a joke now. Tourist trap. They're not necessary. All you need is a big green screen. And you can put any setting you want. These are the things that are gone. No one saw it coming. Most of you never saw it happening. You never saw slow dancing disappear. It probably never even crossed your mind that it's gone. So, let's repeat the list of businesses, ventures, enterprises, and things. The sample list, the short list that are going to crash or hit a major snag because of new laws, new products, new ventures, new trends, and new demands. Here we go. Internet businesses, Google, Walmart, the auto industry, including parts and repairs, the oil industry, the supermarket industry, public transportation, many medical professions, hospitals, insurance companies, construction industry, AI industry, the robotic industry, manufacturing, plants and jobs. All right? Do you understand that? Delivery jobs will be gone. Driving jobs be gone. Robots. Fast food jobs gone. Public service jobs gone. Television stations. Satellite TV, Cable TV. Netflix. Tech companies, and I mean tech companies. Phone companies. Gone. Clothing industry. Snagged. Collectibles of every kind will cease to have any value. Farming and agriculture. Social media. Over 13 foreign governments, 13 governments crash, have hit a major snag. Precious metals and stones, small business services, small businesses and their services. Manufacturing industry, yeah. And even at human activities, not just business, human activities that affect things like gangbanging. Gangbanging, you may think it's some bad thing, unneeded. The people who sell guns get a lot of money out of that. Yeah. Hospitals stay in business, partially because of people getting shot. These things are all about to change, crash, or be no more. And yeah, they are all biggies. And they will go the way of the list I just read you. They'll go the way of clowns. Okay? And dogs chasing cats. And the way of wires in a wireless world. We are not going to tell you what is going to cause each of these businesses and things to crash or meet a snack. We're going to sell that to you. This is just the commercial, the 2020 report. So make sure you listen to all 20 minutes of this. The last 2 minutes, fillers. There's 20 minutes and 20 seconds of this preview. This is the SPS, the Self-Preservation Society, the servants of all, the ones. And you know me, sigh, save yourself. Because if everyone saves themselves, the whole world will be saved. And we feel that really is a worthy cause. Pay attention. It's the first thing you pay for everything.